Wake that ass up.
Get up and get turned up with DeDe in the morning.
We get wild a bit.
Now, Jade, you know, I'm ready to talk to this man right here because I have a feeling, you know, he's done so much and he's worked so much and he's got all these amazing ideas. He is a rapper. He is an actor, record producer, entrepreneur, everything, y'all. I'm talking about Master P.
Hey. How y'all doing? Well, first of all, DeDe, I want to welcome you to New Orleans. Your show is just going crazy, and everybody talking about you. And you've been doing your thing for a while now.
Yeah.
To be able to, you know, be here in New Orleans. You know, I downtown Leslie Brown just left my house the other day, so we talked about you. So
well, thank you.
Oh,
thank you.
That's sweet.
I'm going to tell you something. Let me just put it this way. We have been fans of New Orleans and all of Louisiana for a while. And thank God New Orleans signed on. We got Shreveport, Baton Rouge. So we're going to take over Louisiana. All right. Now, we're going to do what you did. Okay. And let's just talk about what you did. You, everybody, you're synonymous with business, being an entrepreneur. How did you do it? Like, is it hard work or is it in the mind? Tell me what it is. What's the secret?
Well, you know what I mean? I think it's a little bit of both. It takes hard work to be successful, but you have to have a plan. And I've always had a plan. And I think that a lot of people talk the game, but they really don't want to put the work in. And every time it's a challenge, I want to let people know that I wasn't always successful. I failed at a lot of things. So don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to get back up and keep going. I think everybody think life got to be perfect, but it don't. I know you see all this stuff with these people in Hollywood. You see all these business people that has all this money and success right now. But before they got there, a lot of those guys fell off, had to figure it out, get back up. I tell people all the time, people lose thousands to get to millions. People lose millions to get to billions. So every opportunity is a chance to keep putting yourself back up, building back up, getting better. And I just think, you know, I put my trust and faith in God. I think that's a big part of it too, that I was blessed. I feel like when you do the right things, blessings will continue to come back to you.
Man, when I tell you that it's so real, because a lot of people do not mention that aspect of the game, right? The failure part. We only see the shine and the glitz and the glam, but we don't see the tears and the blood behind the scenes. And we don't see, like you said, there was a point where you were struggling. But see, we never seen that, right?
Yeah, you know what? It is crazy though, because I think for our culture that we live in now, we only look at what people are, but we forget where they came from. And you know, even looking at the DMX story is kind of like bothered me, to be honest with you, because when this man was here doing all this stuff, you know, and now he's in the hospital and we praying for him, but a lot of people looked at him, looked down on him. All the talent this man have, I feel like somebody in that circle could have saved him, knowing that, you know, this is my guy. Even you look at these athletes and entertainers, they always talk about how great somebody was when something happened to them and they're on their deathbed. What about why they here? You know, because we laugh at people. We call people all kind of different things, why they're alive. And then we talk about how great they are when something happened to them. And to me, I feel like we have to change that, because if you look at other cultures, they are preserving their stars. They are. You know, like back in the days, you know, you was in the hood, you doing something wrong, they know you had talent, like, man, get from around here. This ain't for you. Now we put our people in that circle and we constantly feed them the paws, and we constantly look down on them, knowing that these are people that we look up to. And I just think it's just sad that we done lost so much talent in this world that probably could have still been around even longer if people really had real love for us of our color and our culture. And I just think that we don't do that. There's a lot of self-hate. So, you know, people don't want to see you get farther than them. And my thing is, I'm trying to change that narrative, that I wanted to be more masterpiece. I want to be thousands of them. And it's not just me at the top. And I think it's going to start through education. Everybody think it's money, but I think it's education. Even when you look at the HBCUs, it's like, what's the difference that HBCUs don't have that the major colleges have, right? They don't have the companies behind them, the finances behind them. to make the schools into what they need. My son just went to HBCU, so I'm saying, and to Tennessee State, and I'm saying I'm challenging all these companies from the NBA to Nike to all these companies that say we're giving to HBCUs. Where? Because when I got there, I'm looking around. I say they don't put the jumbotrons into the HBCUs so we could bring fans in. We don't put the money into the arenas. We don't put for the athletes. We don't put the money into the weight rooms and the training to build them up. But we have some of the top athletes come from there, but they got to wait till they get to the NBA to feel like that. And these other colleges, they invest, but you know what? We got to hold these companies accountable that said, I'm giving money to HBCUs. Okay, show us which one. Show us.
Don't just talk about it. So I tell you what.
Just talk about it. Even the companies, I'm saying we have to get with these companies and saying, let's really go and fundraise for these colleges, because their educational part is really going to change the poverty and change the way how we look at each other. Because we only look up to the people in the hood that has nice cars and stuff like that.
Wake that ass up.
Get up and get turned up with DeDe in the morning.
We get wild a bit.